Today is July 7, 2013. Let's take a look at the market. The market is still continue to try to reestablish itself and establish the direction that it wants to move. So far, it's been pretty frustrated to a lot of the market participants. As you can see from the S&P 500, ever since it broke this 1598 back here, and then we claim it a few days later. Right now, last Friday, it filled this gap that a lot of people was keeping an eye on, that 1625 level, and also got back above the 50-day moving average. Still, it does not establish a upward trend yet until it have broken this particular trend line, and also need to come back up above this 1654, 1655. And in addition to that, this long-term trend line here since last November, once it broke that, it still need to try to get back above this particular trend line here. So the S&P 500 is still trying to establish itself to try to resume its recent uptrend. And in order to even start discussing about the possibility of it coming back and retest the all-time high and possibly make another new all-time high, these are the levels that it need to reclaim. And there's a possibility that is also basically is sort of confined in this particular price channel, and if it break down and come back below this 1598, then it could easily come back and possibly trying to test for support down here at the 1535. And here we see that the Dow Jones 30 is also trying to reestablish itself along for the like the S&P 500. It broke this particular level here at the 14,844 area, and then it reclaimed it up here. Right now, it's also trying to get back above this trend line here. In addition, have to make it above this particular level at somewhere around the 15,034, 340. If it come back down here and break this this particular support once again, then it could easily come back down and test the 14,400 for possible support. And looking at the Nasdaq 100, we see the Nasdaq 100 came down and broke the support, and then regained that the day after it broke. And last Friday, it also came up and filled this particular gap. It too also need to get above this trend line and get back above the 3,000 mark here in order for it to come back up and try to test this new 52-week high. Right now, it's it tend to to hitting a resistance right at this trend line. Also, just barely nudge above the 50-day moving average. So kind of keep an eye on the Nasdaq 100 and see would it be able to get back above the 3,000. Then on the positive end is the Russell 2000. The Russell 2000 actually closed to a new all-time high last Friday here, although it did not hit a new all-time intraday high, but it did have a all-time closing high. And right now, it seems to be one of the strongest index right now. It's got back, never broke this trend line here, and when it came down to this 954, it came right back up and held at 954 level. So with the U.S. dollar being such a strong currency right now, and it seems to be favored a small cap, but that's normally in the sense of when economic expansion. But right now, I don't sense that the U.S. economy is growing that big. Maybe there is something big coming in the near future, but at least based on a lot of the factor, on a lot of the sentiment, it doesn't appear that the U.S. economy is growing as fast as that it need to support this thesis that in which that the small cap will be have a favorable advantage on a strong U.S. dollar versus the big international, that they will get a disadvantage on a strong U.S. currency. So with that said, definitely the market is still in a little bit of a cautious side, and until it reestablishes itself one way or the other, the best play is the defensive play. So good luck to you all on the coming week of trading.